Around 10,000 years ago, the Sahara wasn't a vast sea of sand, but a lush region full of rivers, lakes, and grasslands. This period, known as the African Humid Period, turned the desert into a paradise for wildlife and early humans. Archaeologists have found ancient rock art showing giraffes, hippos, and even fishermen, proof that life once thrived where dunes now dominate. Scientists believe this transformation happened because Earth's orbit shifted, changing monsoon patterns and bringing heavy rains to North Africa. But around 5,000 years ago, the climate began to dry again, and the lush landscape slowly turned back into desert. These ancient climate shifts remind us how dynamic our planet is, and how even the harshest places once bloomed with life. Mount Everest, the world's tallest mountain, is still getting taller, about 4 millimeters every year. This slow rise happens because the Indian tectonic plate is constantly pushing under the Eurasian plate, forcing the Himalayas upward. It's the same collision that began over 50 million years ago and continues to shape the roof of our planet today. Interestingly, the mountain doesn't only rise, earthquakes can suddenly shift its height too. After the 2015 Nepal earthquake, scientists measured Everest and found it had become slightly shorter, showing how alive our planet's crust is. So while climbers conquer the summit, the Earth itself keeps quietly building it higher, year after year. Every single day, our planet is hit by around 8 million lightning bolts. That's about 100 strikes every second. Most of them flash in tropical regions, where heat and humidity create perfect storm conditions. The lightning we see is just a small part of the event. Each bolt can reach temperatures 5 times hotter than the sun's surface. Scientists track lightning with satellites to study climate and weather patterns. The most electric place on Earth is Lake Maracaibo in Venezuela, where storms rage almost every night. These powerful discharges not only light up the sky, but also help maintain the planet's electrical balance, a reminder of nature's raw and constant energy. The Dead Sea, located between Israel and Jordan, is one of the saltiest bodies of water on Earth, nearly 10 times saltier than the ocean. This extreme salinity makes it impossible for most life to survive, but it also allows people to float effortlessly on the surface. Even if you try to sink, the dense, mineral-rich water keeps you buoyant like a cork. The Dead Sea lies more than 430 meters below sea level, the lowest point on land. Its salinity comes from thousands of years of evaporation with no outlet for fresh water. What's left behind is a natural spa full of magnesium and potassium, minerals known for healing skin and soothing muscles. It's a surreal place where science meets relaxation. Japan isn't just for big islands. It's a massive archipelago made up of over 6,800 islands in total. The largest ones, Honshu, Hokkaido, Kyushu, and Shikoku, hold most of the population, but thousands of smaller islands stretch across the Pacific like scattered jewels. Many of them are volcanic, shaped by the same forces that gave Japan its mountains and hot springs. Some of Japan's remote islands are so isolated that they have unique wildlife and cultures found nowhere else. Okinawa, for instance, has its own language and subtropical climate, while Aogashima is an inhabited volcanic island inside a volcano. Together, these islands tell the story of a nation born from fire, sea, and centuries of resilience. Venus spins so slowly on its axis that one full rotation, a single day, takes about 243 Earth days. But the planet completes its orbit around the Sun in only 225 Earth days. That means a year on Venus is actually shorter than one of its days. If you lived there, the sun would rise in the west and set in the east, the opposite of Earth. This strange rhythm is caused by Venus's thick atmosphere. Its unique rotation, it spins backward compared to most planets. Scientists think ancient collisions may have flipped its axis long ago. Combined with surface temperatures hot enough to melt lead, Venus is a world where time, light, and even direction itself seem turned upside down. The Amazon rainforest is often called the lungs of the Earth because it produces around 20% of the planet's oxygen through photosynthesis. Stretching across 9 South American countries, it covers more than 5.5 million square kilometers, an area larger than the entire European Union. Every tree and plant there plays a part in keeping our air breathable. However, most of that oxygen is also consumed by the forest itself through respiration and decay, meaning the Amazon doesn't add much extra oxygen to the atmosphere, but it plays a vital role in balancing carbon dioxide and climate. Its trees store billions of tons of carbon, making the forest a key shield against global warming. During hot summer days, the iron structure of the Eiffel Tower expands, making it grow up to 15 centimeters taller. This happens because metal expands when heated and contracts when it cools, a simple physical law called thermal expansion. So the iconic Paris landmark isn't completely still. It subtly breathes with the changing seasons. Engineers actually take this movement into account. On very hot days, the tower's metal can slightly tilt away from the sun as one side heats faster than the other. When temperatures drop, it returns to its original height and shape. It's a beautiful reminder that even solid steel responds to nature's smallest changes. More than 2/3 of our planet is covered by ocean, about 71% of Earth's surface. That's over 360 million square kilometers of water, so vast that it holds nearly 97% of all the water on Earth. From the deepest Pacific trenches to the icy Arctic waves, the ocean connects every continent and drives the rhythm of our climate. The ocean isn't just water, it's a living engine. It absorbs heat, produces half of the world's oxygen through microscopic plankton, and influences weather patterns everywhere. Yet, we've explored less than 20% of it. The remaining 80% hides mysteries deeper than any mountain or desert on land, a true final frontier right here on Earth. Despite their tropical look, pineapples are surprisingly slow growers. From the moment a pineapple plant is planted, it can take up to 18 to 24 months for a single fruit to fully develop. Each plant produces just one pineapple at a time, meaning that sweet slice you enjoy took nearly 2 years of sunshine, rain, and patience to exist. Farmers usually grow pineapples from the leafy crown of another fruit, and it takes about half a year just for the plant to mature before flowering. Once harvested, it dies back, but new shoots can grow from its base, starting the cycle again. It's a slow process that turns time and care into tropical gold. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe.